Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Ham Dog Hype and welcome back to the channel. Today we got some more Pokemon cards by mail, and today is going to be a huge basically assortment of cards I ordered basically mostly through TCG Player and eBay for Jungle First Edition, and a lot of these, if not all of these, actually are going to be non-holo rares. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go through them. I think there might be some other cards mixed in there in the bunch, but most of them are just going to be Jungle First Edition, non-holo rares. So let's go through these one by one. So the first box, first box. been opening a lot of black and white boxes lately, so getting a little confused there. But the first package will include a Victory Bell First Edition. Now this one came taped down here. I just cut out all the sensitive information, but weirdly enough, this side was taped where the first edition stamp is. So I get a little nervous when they do this kind of thing, these things, but this one was about 13 bucks on TCG Player. So let's see how we did. All these I bought for, I believe, near mint, unless I state otherwise. These are near mint, or unless I forget. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. And my light, there we go, looks a lot better. So let's see if this is actually first edition. Let me just take it out. Oh, it's taped this way because that's where, it's a side-loaded sleeve. I'm not a huge fan of these sleeves. They are not growing on me, but these are really weird because they come out from the side instead of the top. So that's why it was covered. It is first edition. And oh wow, it's really in there. And wow, that looks fairly clean on the front. There is a little bit of scuffing there, which unfortunately is not coming out very easily. And the back looks okay. I wouldn't call this near mint. I'd probably call this LP. I may have to message the seller on that one, guys. This is pretty significant, actually. I'll message the seller, see if I can get an LP price. As you guys may know, I'm a big stickler when it comes to my gradings. But that's our first one. Not a terrible card, not a great card, but not a terrible one either. We've seen some pretty horrendous cards given to us. I'll inspect more of that back later. All right, so that's first one down. And I think that was the same package, yeah. So this one is another first edition non-holo. So let's see what's in here. I think I opened this from the top. I actually don't remember. But this was the Nido Queen, near mint for about $13.50. So a lot of these are around $13. Has an Ultra Pro Saver, which does have a piece of tape on it. So let's just cut the tape off. And let's see if we can grab this card. Oh, this card saver is nice. That came out very easily. A near mint. So far, the front looks pretty darn good. Actually, the front looks pretty minty, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is a very minty card. Wow, this... Okay, if it didn't have a little scuff right there, this could probably be a PSA 10. That's incredible. This is how near mint should be. Maybe there's something I'm missing on this, but for some reason, like TCG Player sellers don't understand that. A lot of them just don't understand what near mint is, even though there's literally guidelines on the website for near mint. But that's almost like that. I would consider this pack fresh mint, which not a lot of cards, especially 25-year-old plus cards, fit that category. That's insane. That's really awesome. Okay. All right, next one. Actually, that one I'm going to save for last because that one's a big one. This one is, I think, a Kangaskhan. So this one was only $11. I was surprised Kangaskhan. I thought it would be a little bit more. First edition near mint. Does this have tape? No. It's one of these older top loaders, which I do not like anymore after seeing those card savers. This card is pretty minty from the front. A lot easier to see any blemishes on Kangaskhan because it's mostly a white card. A little bit of dirt on top of there. I might have to get that off later. Back is overall pretty good. It has a lot of scuffing. Some scratches. Closer to very lightly played for sure. A little bit of whitening, yeah. Very, very lightly played. I wouldn't consider this lightly played. I would consider this between near mint and very lightly played. All right, very good. Okay, so far we're doing pretty good. Wow, there's a lot of nice looking cards. All right, this one's a special card. I got this Mr. Mime from eBay. It was only, I sniped it for $12.50. These are going for like, oh my gosh, they're going for a crazy amount. They're going for, I think, $40 right now, which there's a lot of manipulation right now going on TCG Player and a lot of other things on the market. Not just TCG Player. TCG Player like kind of highlights it, but there's a lot of like market manipulation going on right now. And I think this is one of them that's being manipulated. If you don't believe me, just look up Shadowless Dragonair from base set. I keep saying that, but it's officially been manipulated now. Oh, this is it. But this one has been going for $40 now. And it's typically like maybe a $15 card, $14 card. I got it for $12.50. The shipping was what got me. Shipping was like really expensive. I think it was like half the price of the card. But overall looks decent. Has a little bit of dirt on top, which unfortunately I don't think that's gonna come out. Tiny bit there, a little bit of scuffing there. Edge wear, I should say, not scuffing. Yeah, probably a little closer to very lightly played because of all that stuff, but overall pretty good near mint card, especially for getting it under market. Market is not $40, market's like $15 max on this, but people are selling this for $40, 40, which is insane. So that was a really nice find on eBay. I won this in an auction. There's a little bit of scratches on the front, but we'll take it at that point. We'll do the price of that card. Then we have another first ed. Did I not open this? Oh, no, I didn't open this. Okay, let's see what's this. This is from TCG Player. This is the Vileplume. All right, very cool. I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's see how this Vileplume did. Oh, it's still stuck to the packaging. Okay. I didn't even look at it yet. Didn't even confirm it's first edition until now, and it is first edition. Let's just get rid of all this junk. Oh my, this is very, very difficult to take out. All right, so I apologize for that. Very nicely taped on there, just, it's annoying because I like to reveal these cards and be as surprised as you guys are. So I don't like to take the tape off completely unless I have to. Ooh, this is a very weird sleeve. Okay, there it goes. It was just put underneath. It's a very clean front. I don't see anything obvious right off top back, maybe a little bit of dirt up there, which came off. So front is pretty darn minty. And the back is pretty good. There's a little bit of whitening on the bottom, which is, and in the corner, which is to be expected. Probably a good PSA 9A candidate. Don't see any scratch. This is what a near mint card should look like, guys. Just heads up. And I'm not gonna step on anyone's toes. I don't do this stuff for a living. I know you guys on TCG Player do, but you know, based off the guidelines, this is how I think it should be. But you know, you guys are the professionals. I'm not, so I don't want to basically make anyone upset with how I'm grading these. Honestly, only one card so far has been off, and very slightly off. But all right, now these are the two big ones. We got a Vaporeon. So this will be a Vaporeon. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I probably should have wrote that down. Oh, it's on here. Okay, perfect. I kept how much it was. It was $30. Yes, this is a very expensive card. I think I paid a little bit over market for this. So if there's any issues with this, I will be messaging the sender. Because yeah, if you're paying that much for a card, it probably should be in the condition that they're giving it to you. Well, to be fair, everything should be in the right condition that you're getting it for, but for some reason, a lot of the sellers on TCG Player don't seem to understand that. Even the top-rated sellers. I only buy from top-rated sellers now. I think I bought maybe one thing ever from a non-top-rated seller, but now I'm buying everything from top-rated sellers. For the most part. I mean, maybe I'll buy something if I can find cheaper from a non-top-rated seller, but that is very, very clean from the front. I don't see anything obvious. Sometimes I find things off camera a little bit later. I don't see anything obvious. That looks really clean. That is so clean. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Little white dot right there. Oh no, that was just a little, this is worth above market in my opinion. This is another minty card. We are doing really well today. So I got really frustrated the other day in one of our videos. We had a lot of jungle cards, which they weren't rare, so they weren't as well taken care of, but like they were very frustrating to deal with. Wow. All right. Now last one, the big one. We got a Jolteon. I know Jolteon is the fan favorite out of the OG3. But this one wasn't super expensive. I actually think the seller was sold under market. Or maybe on the lower side of market. So it was about $25. I was expecting it to be more. But let's see if there's anything wrong with it. So far, we are pretty good. And this one looks a little dirty, but again, it could just be the sleeves on the outside. Came with another card too. I don't remember purchasing this from eBay, but I guess they have an eBay store too. I can't even open this. I'm like scared because it's Jolteon. I saw this go for like 60 bucks online, by the way, on eBay. Oh, that's a really cool Schrapp's Pokeshop. Let me just make sure there's no sensitive information in here. Let me take this out. It's really cool. It's a custom card. Well, not really. It's actually just paper. That is really cool. I'm actually gonna keep that. Schways? I think I call it Shaps by accident. Schways? I think that's how you say it. But yeah, I paid 25 bucks, just under 25 bucks for this. Let's see how the seller did. I don't want you guys roasting any of these sellers if they give away like, their company name or anything. Their card is not up to what they advertise for. I do not want you guys at all harassing anybody. All right, this is pretty darn good. A little bit of whitening on the sides, a little bit of white hair. That does qualify technically as near mint. It is probably a little bit on the lower side of near mint, but I'll take it for the price these things were going. I will definitely take it for sure. So very, very nice. Pretty nice haul overall. So probably my top 3 from this haul were these, but very good overall. Why don't we actually I'm gonna just cut away to me getting my binder, and I'm gonna show you guys putting this in my binder in just 1 second. So I'll be right back. All right, so we are back. I'm gonna quickly just adjust the camera, and I'm gonna show you my binder. So this is my Jungle, Fossil, and base set 2 binder. But basically, this is Jungle Unlimited, and I actually bought a lot of nice singles recently. Upgraded my Pidgeotto from a local card shop. Still missing that Flareon. I'm actually looking to buy that Flareon, but that Flareon I think is the last card I need for the Jungle Unlimited. I have these 3 cards coming in also. So after that, Jungle, and this one too. Jungle Unlimited should be done after that. But we did pretty well in Jungle Unlimited, but now this is Jungle First Edition. I was able to buy a Clefable the other day. I had this in my collection for a while. But let's go ahead and add some of these non-holo rares. So we got the Kangaskhan, which is number 21. So we'll add that one to our collection right now. Then we also got the Jolteon. That was one of my favorite ones from this. Very nice. I think the Snorlax might be the most expensive one. I don't have that one yet. I also got the Mr. Mime. Okay, I also got the Nidoqueen in this video. A lot of cards gonna be on this page, actually. I think there's only 1 on the other page. No, actually there's 3, I'm sorry. Yeah, the last 3 will be on the next page. So this is all we have for this page. And then we got the Vileplume, which will go right about here. Oops. And then we got the Victory Bell, which is gonna go right there. And then of course we got the Vaporeon, which was the most expensive card from this haul, surprisingly. It was not the Jolteon. So I still have quite a few first editions coming in, and my local card shop does have a lot of them. They just don't have them in near mint, and I prefer to buy the non-holos in near mint. But essentially I did get this one from a local card shop the other day. The Lickitung is very damaged. Might have to upgrade that one of these days. But I got quite a few of these I still need to order, and I think some of them are still coming in. I think I got a few I still have one waiting to come in. But our first edition set is almost done. I think I did order the Eevee, but very cool. So we're almost done with that. So Eevee, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 more non-holo rares. I thought I had more first editions now that I'm thinking about it. I thought I had more first editions, but I guess we'll just find them as we go. Hey guys, so I'm back actually. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this into the video, but as I was literally uploading this video, after I edited and everything, I realized that I actually forgot a package, and it kind of like threw me off because I was like, where's that Eevee first edition? And I'm pretty sure this package actually has the Eevee first edition along with some other first editions, which I think I accidentally bought a couple extras because I didn't realize I had them in my collection. So yeah, this one comes with quite a few cards. This was from another seller on TCG Player. Comes with the Eevee, which I think was the most expensive. Yeah, but almost $9. Bought these all near mint. It had that Lickitung too, which unfortunately I bought from my card shop in not such a great condition. So let's see which one did better. But overall, these were fairly on the expensive side. Most of these being under $5. but a couple of them being close to 10. So let's see how we did, and then we'll add them to our collection. So we got the Rapidash, which let's see if I can zoom in. And it does have a little bit of, oh, no, that came off. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. There's something on the side of that Rapidash which does not look right. But that looks pretty good overall. Even the back looks pretty decent. So we'll be adding that to the binder in a second. And then we got the Eevee, which is probably the highlight of this. Unfortunately, that is really scratched right there. So I'm gonna ask for a near mint on that. So let me make a note real quick. Sorry, I have my laptop next to me because I'm uploading. I don't want my laptop turned off, but Eevee is definitely closer to LP, not near mints. I think I'm gonna keep this anyway, but if they have an issue with this, I'm gonna send it back. But that's a huge, pretty big scratch actually. So not bad. And then this is the Lickitung I actually bought from my card shop. This one already looks way better. Whoa, there's a lot of scratches up there. Oh, geez, okay. So this seller's not doing too great so far. I'm gonna ask for the LP on the Lickitung also. All right, and then the Dodrio, which I don't have at all. Overall looks, oh my gosh, more scuffing. I don't know what it is, but sometimes jungle you get really, really unlucky. So Dodrio, also LP. Oh my gosh, we're not doing so well. The Butterfree was also one of the more expensive cards in this. And yeah, this is closer to near mint, so not a lot of scratches at all, nothing too noticeable. So let's sleeve these up and add them to our binder if I can find my sleeves. Yeah, I'm a little all over the place because I'm trying to upload these videos while I'm recording this new one. I will be editing this. So let's go ahead and add these to our binder. So yeah, I'm going to message the seller on those 3 cards and see what they can do for us. They're not super duper expensive, but once you get above $5, the cards really, I mean, in general, the cards really should be the way they are advertised. I guess, I understand things do happen, but that Lickitung is way better than what mine looks like. So that's being replaced regardless. And then I can add the damaged Lickitung to our Pokédex binder. We are doing a Pokédex, OG Pokédex binder, so that'll be nice. But let's go ahead and add these to our binder. So let's go back to the first edition section. We ended on Jolteon just now, but let's go ahead and add some of these. So we got the Butterfree, and that'll go right in there. Whoop. We got the Dodrio. That's gonna, sorry if this is making you guys a little dizzy, I apologize. That's gonna go in right there. We're actually gonna take out our damaged Lickitung. Really sad I bought that one. Quite expensive too at my card shop. And then we got the Rapidash. So, whoop. Right there. And then of course the Eevee. It's gonna go right there. Still a little damage on that Eevee, but hopefully I can get the LP price for that. But yeah, no, so looking back at the binder, we have, I bought extra Meowth packs at my card shop the other day, but we got pretty much everything except for the rares and the holos. So missing a lot of holos and rares. And that's essentially it. We got all the uncommons and commons. So sorry, now we'll officially end this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.